Okay. Gonna head into the Arbour Wild, and then we'll make a start on the Frostback Basin.
All right.
Inquisitor. Inquisitor. With an illuvion, Corypheus could cross into the Fade in the flesh.
Indeed. The Inquisitor can attest that these artifacts still work if one knows how to use them.
What happens when Corypheus enters the Fade?
Why, he will gain his heart's desire and take the power of a god. Or, and this is more likely, the lunatic will unleash forces that tear the world apart.
I won't allow it. I can't.
Indeed, should Corypheus succeed, do not doubt you would be first to feel his holy wrath.
Pardon me, but does this mean everything's lost unless we get to the illuvion before him?
Corypheus has a head start, no matter how quickly our army moves.
We should gather our allies before we march. Can we wait for them? We should send our spies ahead to the Arbour Wilds.
Without support from the soldiers, you'd lose half of them.
Then what should we do?
You overcome it, all three of you together. Josephine, have our allies send scouts to meet us in the wilds. Liliana, your fastest agents will join them. Together, we'll have enough spies to slow down Corypheus' army until Cullen's soldiers arrive.
Such confidence, but the Arbour Wilds are not so kind to visitors. Old elven magic lingers in those woods.
We'd be remiss to not take advantage of your knowledge, Lady Morgan. Please, lend us your expertise.
'Tis why I came here, although it is good to see its value recognized.
Any further instructions, Inquisitor?
The Inquisition began as a handful of soldiers. Thanks to you, we're now a force that will topple a self-proclaimed god. I could ask for no finer counsel, no better guidance.
I speak for all of us when I answer. We could ask for no finer cause.
We'll hound Corypheus in the wilds before he can find the temple or this illuvion.
Inquisitor,
How goes the battle, Captain?
the Red Templars fall beneath our blades, your worship. Commander Cullen says they're nearly finished. Our scouts saw Corypheus traveling towards an elven ruin to the north. We can clear you a path through his armies.
Do only what you must. We need enough people for a celebration when we get back to Skyhold.
We will not fail you, my lord, no matter what comes. Andraste guide you, Inquisitor.
I wonder, is it Andraste your soldiers invoke during battle, or does a more immediate name come to their lips?
Stick that image up.
They show me respect, Morrigan. No one mistakes me for the Maker.
True. You are far more likely to come to their aid than a chantry fable. But I digress. If your scouts report accurately, I believe these ruins to be the Temple of Mathal.
Which is?
A place of worship out of elven legend. If Corypheus seeks it, then the alluvion he covets lies within. Let us hope we reach this temple before the entire forest is reduced to ash.
Right, that's why.
Scout Harding here. Sorry, Lace. She's going to be somewhere, I'm sure. It's
We are
Josephine,
aware of
the
Inquisitor.
Empress.
I hear this Illuvian lies in a temple. That's where the fighting will be worst. Andraste, keep you safe.
Move everyone in.
You may count. Good luck.
We are gladdened to see you, Herald. This day will be recalled for ages. We are privileged to witness
The sight of our Orlesian.
your worthy cause would men and women of faith serve you. With Orlais at your side, we will see you
Is this a Stormheart situation? Yeah. Okay, cool. I think, I think Fade Touch Stormheart does Chain Lightning, which is a great ability to have on your weapon. Silverite as well, it's all tier 3s around here. Okay, there were 2 pings, which is all. Okay, pinged something that had already pinged. Never mind.
Listen to how close the fighting's gotten. It will be worse ahead.
I hope you're right about this temple, Morrigan. I could use a building or two.
Do the woods discomfort you, Havers?
It's mostly the people trying to cut our heads off that manage that.
So it's not Sarah.
As the sun renews itself, so must the faithful renew their penance shall be, or struggle shall be a gift, for it redeems you in his sight.
Maker, let me be a worthy.
My thanks, your worship. I was a pilgrim at Haven. I saw, if the Maker bids me serve you,
Well, 630 experience for saying hello to him. Damn. And 150 influence.
Orleans general is just down the hill, Inquisitor. He wishes to join you for the last.
That was the path we saw that way. Okay. I noticed that way, but I didn't get to finish looking around up here because of the combat. So we're just going to have a little look. This is the sort of place they'd put like hidden loot. In the corners and the extremities of the map. There was nowhere to go up there, we came from that way. Yeah, okay. Let's move on. I'm sure somewhere there's like a side path with something on it. Can't remember where or what. But somewhere. It's like a little diversion I can take. It really is worth me grabbing all of these because any one of them could have a chance to give me a fade touch. And say Stormheart gives you. I'll say it gives you chain lightning.
Wardens. They must be the last of those enslaved at Adamant.
Poor bastards. Corypheus has them dying by the dozen.
All this storm heart and none of it the stuff I want.
They fall! The Red Templars fall!
There, ahead. An entire camp of Red Templars.
Look out! They've got archers on the wall.
attacked by elves.
They do not look like Dalish or city elves.
Perhaps these creatures are the reason few return from the Arbour Wilds.
So much silver, right? Stormheart, I'm just not getting the Fate Touched variants. But you're not going to get them unless you harvest them. I'd really like some Fate Touched Stormheart. Like loads of it. Like 5 if I can find them. Come on, give me a Fade Touched. The amount of these I've harvested now, not a single one. Just from a purely numbers game, you'd think I'd have some by now. Something. Fuck if I can remember what, at least something. So I just saw some assholes down here. Even weirder, none of them followed me. talking about how I haven't got the Fey Touch Stormheart, but I have managed to get Fey Touched a bunch of other things. Right, why's there Veil Fire here? See, they weren't here a minute ago. I literally just came down here. I mean, it's like a, I don't even know if it's 5%. I think it's 5%, it might be even less chance for any ore you harvest to give you Fey Touch version. But yeah, I've harvested quite a lot of nodes, got nowhere. Leads to this area. Oh, yes, yeah, coming from this side. Except I just, yeah, I kind of want to backtrack wherever I can to see what things I'm missing. Oh, what's this little door? Okay, that's where we go, and then we'll follow the path through this time. Kind of backtracking on myself to make sure I get everything. This is a one-time only location. We went that way last time. We're going to go this way this time. Follow the river. Can't go that way.
Hunting, Inquisition. They're keeping them at bay. Follow the river to the left.
Bloody hell. Okay, I think we've covered all the alternate paths we can. So it does keep spawning in new enemies. Missing. And after that, Fade Touch Stormheart. Jesus, it's just spawning enemies immediately, isn't it? Jeez, I picked up so much Stormheart, but none of it Fade Touched. That's disappointing. Really just picked up so much of this stuff. I mean, I already had like over 100 easily. Maybe close to 200 to be fair. Like, the story is secondary now. I just want some Fate Touch Stormheart just to have some. Really poor success rate. I'm interested, how much Stormheart did I pick up? I don't really know how much I had. I'm interested to see how much I've got. Holy shit. I've got 230 Dragonbone. And then we've got 400 Silverite, nearly 400 Stormheart. Jesus, but we didn't get any Fade Touch Stormheart, which I really wanted. Never mind. This was my best chance to get some because there's so many Stormheart nodes here. Most of the places that have Stormheart have got like 4 or 5 so nodes. Here I just harvested fucking 30 of them.
Be ready.
I hear fighting ahead.
They still think to fight us, Master.
These are but remnants. They will not keep us from the Well of Sorrows.
Well of Sorrows?
Be honored. Witness death at the hands of a new god.
cannot be!
Cross the bridge, now!
At last, Mathal's sanctum. Let us proceed before Corypheus interferes.
You said Corypheus wanted an alluvion, but he mentioned a well of sorrows. Which is right?
I am uncertain of what he referred to.
Could they be the same? Could alluvion translate into well of sorrows?
No. It seems Yes, I was wrong. Does that please you? Whatever the Well of Sorrows might be, Corypheus seeks it, and thus you must...
Let's find this well before Corypheus's people do. I want to know how Corypheus returned to life. We saw him die.
And his life force passes on to any blighted creature, darkspawn, or Grey Warden.
Then Corypheus can't really die.
We'll find a way to stop him once we're done here.
'Tis strange. Archdemons possess the same ability, and still the Grey Wardens are able to slay them. Yet Corypheus they locked away. Perhaps they knew he could do this. It appears the temple's magics are still strong.
Is this Elven? Does it say anything about this Well of Sorrows?
I only recognize a few phrases. A Belisan, meaning place of sorrow. That must be the well. There is something up... 'Tis all I can translate. That it mentions the well.
At least we know the...
Supplicants to Mathal.
Perform a ritual to appease elven gods? Long dead or no, I don't like it.
If need be. Unless you wish to turn back.
Keep up with me now? Thank you.
Well done. Let us see what awaits.
Look around. Came in there, gates closed, gates closed. Yeah, it's up the stairs. Down at the top of the stairs, there's a... There's a statue to fenner out the Dread Wolf.
I see the Red Templars have already encountered the temple's guardians.
Those elves lay an impressive ambush. Where are they?
Preparing another display of hospitality, no doubt. Why would this be here?
Something wrong?
It depicts the Dread Wolf, Veilguard. In elven tales, he tricks their gods into sealing themselves away in the beyond for all time. Setting Veilguard in Mathal's greatest sanctum is as blasphemous as painting Andraste naked in the chantry.
I'm afraid ancient elven heresy isn't exactly my specialty.
Nor mine. It is baffling. Still, So long as the wolves' jaws cannot close around us, we may pass safely on. The Temple of Mythal, constructed in an age when elves, not men, dominated this land.
Before the Imperium destroyed it.
They believed Mythal a goddess of justice. Elves came here to request judgment, after they proved their worth.
Hold them off!
Come on, we might catch them.
Hold a moment. While they rush ahead, this leads to our true destination. We should walk the petitioner's path as before.
An army fights and dies for us. The longer we tarry, the more soldiers we lose outside. Let's jump down and be done with this place.
Just a thought. Maybe rushing through this place like a mad bull isn't the best plan.
You see the urgency? We cannot find the Well of Sorrows unprepared.
We don't know what's behind those doors.
Had they the option, they...
Their goal?
There is a danger to the natural order. Legends walked Thedas once, things of might and wonder. Their passing has left us all the lesser. Corypheus would squander the ancient power of the well. I would have it restored.
I wasn't expecting your answer to be so... romantic.
Trust me, your surprise is matched only by my own. Mankind blunders through the world, crushing what it does not understand. Elves, dragons, magic. The list is endless. We must stem the tide, or be left with nothing more than the mundane. This I know to be true. I read more in the first chamber than I revealed. It said a great boon is given to those who use the Well of Sorrows, but at a terrible price.
Did you not trust me enough to tell me about this price when you read it?
I hoped to find more information. If I intended to cheat you, I would have feigned ignorance entirely. My priority is your cause, but if the opportunity arises to save this well, I am willing to pay the cost.
And gain what?
That is what we must discover. The rituals may point the way. Time to proceed to the next ritual, I should think. We are close. There is but one more path to follow. see if the doors have opened. Not what I expected. What was this chamber used for?
We're being watched.
Venavis. You are unlike the other invaders. You bear the mark of magic, which is familiar. How has this come to pass? What is your connection to those who first disturbed our slumber?
They are my enemies as well as yours.
I am called Arbour. We are sentinels, tasked with standing against those who trespass on sacred ground. We wake only to fight, to preserve this place. Our numbers diminish with each invasion. I know what you seek. Like all who have come before you, you wish to drink from the Vira Belasan.
The place of the Way of Sorrows. He speaks of the well.
It is not for you. It is not for any of you.
We came to stop Corypheus. He's here to take your well, not I.
I believe you. Trespassers you are, but you have followed rites of petition. You have shown respect to Mythal. If these others are enemies of yours, we will aid you in destroying them. When this is done, you shall be permitted to depart. And never return.
I'll admit the idea of fighting the last of their kind does not thrill me.
Consider carefully. You must stop Corypheus, yes, but you may also need the well for your own.
I accept your offer.
You will be guided to those you seek. As for the Vira Belasan, it shall not be despoiled, even if I must destroy it myself.
No!
Morgan!
One stayed behind. Our guide, I suppose.
Mytholanast.
That's helpful, since Morrigan chased off on her own.
She's worried about this well, not Corypheus.
This place looks untouched.
The entire temple must have looked like this long ago. How could the elves pour such devotion into this nonsense? Penshra, Gilas Velathan. She wants us to stay close.
Just a quick look around. Sentinels are holding off the Red Templars.
Vier Sumiel.
Of sorrows.
Maker's balls.
Andraste, guide us.
How has such magic lasted?
bastards. A day's march, hours of fighting, and still fierce as dragons. The Chantry never knew what it was throwing away.
Samson, sir, watch out!
Inquisitor. You and those elf things don't know when to stop. You've hunted us half across Thedas. I should have guessed you'd follow us into this hole.
Your reserves are gone. So's the lyrium. Isn't it time to stand down?
To enjoy the mercy you showed our brothers and sisters? No thanks. Corypheus chose me twice. First as his general, now as the vessel for the Well of Sorrows. You know what's inside the well? Wisdom. The kind of wisdom that can scour a world. I give it to Corypheus, that he can walk into the Fade without your precious anchor.
I'll see Corypheus dead before I let him wield that power.
How are you going to stop him? You're no match for Corypheus. Even if you drink from the well, you'll never master its wisdom as he could. This is the strength the Chantry tried to bind. But it's a new world now, with a new god. So, Inquisitor, how will this go?
Power is all well and good, until it's taken away.
What did you do? What did you do? My armor is gone. Delirium! I need it! Kill them all! Take it from Corypheus. You mustn't.
He's still breathing.
We can take him back to Skyhold for judgment. Abelard!
You heard his parting words, Inquisitor. The elf seeks to destroy the Well of Sorrows.
So the Sanctum is despoiled at last.
You would have destroyed the well yourself, given the chance.
To keep it from your grasping fingers. Better it be lost than bestowed upon the undeserving.
Fool. You'd let your people's legacy rot in the shadows.
Corypheus needed Samson to use the well. Without him, there's no vessel to claim it.
The moment we leave, he will send more forces to secure this place. The well clearly offers power, Inquisitor. If that power can be turned against Corypheus, can you afford not to use it?
Do you even know what you ask? As each servant of Mythal reached the end of their years, they would pass their knowledge on through this. All that we were, all that we knew, it would be lost forever.
Look around you. Everything your people were, it's already gone.
It is.
Why remain? Why perform a duty without purpose?
You have shown respect to Mythal, and there is a righteousness in you I cannot deny. Is that your desire? To partake of the Vira Belasan as best you can? To fight your enemy?
Not without your permission.
One does not obtain permission. One obtains the right. The Vira Belasan may be too much for a mortal to comprehend. Brave it if you must. But know you this. You shall be bound forever to the will of Mythal.
Bound to a goddess who no longer exists, if she ever did.
Bound as we are bound. The choice is yours.
Could come with us. Fight Corypheus. He killed your people.
We killed ourselves long ago.
You'll note the intact Illuvian. I was correct on that count, at least.
Is it still a threat? Can Corypheus use it to travel the Fade?
You recall when I took you through my Illuvian, I said each required a key? The well is the key. Take its power, and Mythal's last Illuvian will be no more use to Corypheus than glass. I did not expect the well to feel so hungry.
Let's not be reckless. I don't want anyone hurt.
I am willing to pay the price the well demands. I am also the best suited to use its knowledge in your service.
I do not like this. She is far too eager.
I do not hide it. To restore lost knowledge, I would risk much.
And what would you do with it? You could be worse than Corypheus.
So, paralyze yourself for fear of what might be? I can give nothing but my word. Of those present, I alone have the training to make use of this. Let me drink, Inquisitor.
Are you sure you want this, Morrigan? We don't know what will happen.
We do not, and yet it must be done. I am ready.
Looking at it, listening to it. That's not just knowledge from the ancient elven priests. It's their will.
How would you know such a thing?
That's what Abelas was telling us. The collective will of the priests puts anyone who drinks under a compulsion, a gas. Can't you feel it?
That would match the legends, but it does not tell us what the gas entails. I would still use the well, but you are right. We must be cautious.
Thoughts?
It all seems ghoulish. Let Morrigan use it, if she wants it so much.
If it is truly between you and her, then let her take the risk. Make her help us all.
I trust you with this power more than her. But it's not for me to decide.
Enough deliberation. Give me your decision.
It's yours. Are you all right?
Elasin Salah. Visan Allah. I am intact. There is much to sift through, but now we can...
Through the mirror.
It is done.
I'm pleased to report we won the battle, Inquisitor. When you went through that mirror, Corypheus and his archdemon fled the field. I'm not sure why.
What he wanted was no longer within the temple.
Perhaps. He spent so long trying to get into the temple, he probably couldn't have helped his forces by that point.
Then Corypheus is finished. If he is wise, he will hide and rebuild his strength before he attacks again.
He will not hide.
Meaning he will attack us directly at Skyhold.
Not necessarily, but neither will he remain idle.
And how could you have such insight into his plans?
The Well of Sorrows held many voices, and they speak to me now from across the ages. They hold wisdom, secrets I never dreamed possible. But even they fear what Corypheus has become.
Should we fear him more than his army?
Possibly. Luckily for you, he has a weakness. The dragon he calls is not truly an archdemon. It is a dragon in which Corypheus has infested part of his being. He doubtless did so out of pride to emulate the gods of old. That pride can be exploited. Kill the dragon, and his ability to leap into other bodies is disrupted. He can be slain.
You're sure? If there are no bodies for him to jump to...
You assume there is a limit to the range of his power. There is not.
Then what do you propose? Killing the dragon is no simple task, if it could even be found.
There is a way to defeat the dragon, to match Corypheus in his power. The well whispers it to me now. Your help will be required, Inquisitor. Speak to me when you are ready, and we shall begin.
I'll see to Skyhold's defenses in the meantime.
I just need to make a cup of coffee. I'll be right back and we'll sort this out. Back in a moment. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Right, let's try this again. We've got to get ranged and cold. Those are the important things. So defense. Ranged and cold. Neither one of those give me that. See, the first thing that I can get that gives me Jesus, defense leather. There, the Carter hat. I'll get another 14. Right, so let's... Okay. Why is there nothing with leather defense anywhere of all of these great hats apart from Cole's hat? All the way down here. I don't want it. Okay, so instead of putting cold resistance on the armor, let's put... Dorian's just going to have to do with what he's got. So can I put... just make it purely ranged? I did that and that's where I got the fire resistance. So I could make it fire and cold. Why didn't I? But I could just do it ranged. What else have we got that does range? Lurker scales, got loads of those. And then we put the fire resistance on. And then we just go for ranged and give them the belt. Defense 8 leather. Oh, you did that, didn't I? So you've got cold and strength. Cold and maximum health. So yeah. We can switch you out for ranged. And defense instead. Ranged. Lurker. Another one of those. Legs. So let's just go strength. Oh no, strength and constitution. And that's where we get cold, wasn't it? Yeah, but we'll go ranged. So where does that put me? It puts me 70% range, 35% cold. I'll take that at the moment. Once we get to like the final area, we'll put on some cold hats. But range defense is going to be massive here. Oh yeah, and we're going to give them all the belt of cold, of course. Which has another 30%, so we should have some. Who didn't get one? Let's just settle these extra parts because they're we've got the materials to make more. Wow. 85 a piece. Okay, I'll level up. So what I want is like, let's see. So I need to go down that way. Get you and you, because you're helpful to the build. That's something that would help. That doesn't help. That doesn't help. That doesn't help me. Oh. Yeah, I should probably do that. Get the focus gain a bit better. Do you know what? Whilst we're here, I'm being cheeky. Fuck it. Won't need more. If I do, let's go get another one. Probably I forgot to do that. Let's increase our focus gain, shall we? Yeah. I have an Inquisition perk. We'll check the table operations. Do the final piece and then we will head to the Frostback Basin. Might head to the Frostback Basin first, actually. Okay, I don't have any perks. Oh, there's two on the side. Okay.
Inquisitor.
Good to see you again, Inquisitor.
I'll
Allow
keep
me to
posed.
introduce Professor Bram Kenrick. He's the reason we're out here.
A pleasure to meet you, Your Worship.
Professor Kenrick teaches at the University of Orlais.
I came on an exchange program from Starkhaven. While in Val Royeaux, I found something incredible. After 800 years, we may be able to determine the final resting place of the last Inquisitor.
That would be a fascinating discovery.
Inquisitor Emeridon stepped down shortly before the Nevarran Accord brought the Seekers of Truth into the Chantry. He hunted demons, dragons, and dangerous apostates in a time before Templars even existed.
I'm all for history if it means tracking down the equipment of a famous demon hunter.
If the last Inquisitor has been missing for 800 years, it's only fitting that today's Inquisition helped find him.
Your scouts have gathered artifacts from the area. They may help us discover what Inquisitor Emeridon was doing.
I have news as well. We've encountered hostile Avar to the north. They call themselves the Jaws of Hakon. There's also an Avar hold to the east. Unlike the Jaws of Hakon, they've been friendly so far.
The Jaws of Hakon?
They're hostile Avar who attack any Inquisition agents or researchers who get close. We've sent soldiers for defense, but the Hakonites are cunning, merciless, and know the Basin better than we do. I'm afraid our men will not be able to hold out long.
I thought we could catch up.
Of course.
I hear you have
Yes, my mother and father. Ambassador Montelier tells me I should invite them to Skyhold. She thinks they'd be proud of me. But after Haven, I just can't, you know? It's not that I don't trust you or our soldiers. It's just, I just want them to be safe. And if that means they don't get... My mother likes writing letters anyway.
They say you grew up in a village.
Here and there. You pick things up as a little dwarf girl in a village filled with piggish Ferelden boys. Bruised a shin or two in my day, and a few, you know, other things. And archery? Oh, there was a traveling hunter who set me up with my first bow, taught me the basics. After that, I practiced on my own. On squirrels, mostly. Oh, and Heinrich from next door, but only with padded arrows.
Have you spoken to...
A bit. He's quite nice. I said hello one day while he had his nose I can't stop doing it now. It's too funny. It's lovely, isn't it? At least the stuff's vile. It makes great fuel for starting fires, though. I might suggest that to the commander. It could be great for sieges.
You want to...
Who said war was fair? I'd only recommend its use as a last resort. When I was a little girl, a lady being able to see their lives up close, they're very tall, aren't they? I was considering a proposal for Commander Cullen. They'd be unstoppable. The commander thinks we're as ready as we'll ever be. I don't know what's gonna happen after. One step at a time. That's the only way to...
We'll continue to...
See you soon, Inquisitor.
Scout Harding has an impressive team. Her people brought back a number of artifacts.
If you need something tracked...
If only it were that. Barring enchantment, cloth and leather will... Complicating this are recent pieces the Avar... Fortunately, thanks to some period-specific buckling, I've been able to track our...
What do you have?
Everything so far point... There was some sort of battle The scouts reported an island near an Arbour fishing camp. But the
I'll find a way to...
Excellent. Also, one of my research assistants... I'm not certain it's related to our investigation.
Yeah, so on that little island they're just talking about is the hardest fight in the game. It's optional. Like on a hidden little alcove, there's a few piles of gold, and if you loot them, I can't remember if it's 3 or 5. It might only be 3, but it's, let's say 3. 3 despair demons show up, the ones that screech and shoot ice at you. And you think, well, that can't be too bad, except they're level 30. Now, the maximum level you can get in this game is level 27, and 3 levels is huge in Dragon Age Inquisition. 3 levels is a big, big difference. So even if I was at my maximum level, it would still be quite a brutal fight. Going into it, anything less than level 27 is suicide. Just, yeah, not a good idea at all. So another thing I need to do is every time I take out a Fade Rift in this area, I need to not completely loot the thing. That motherfucker get a fucking barrier on him. You. How much of a pain in the ass a level 23 one is. Oh, you bitch. Okay, so these Fade Rifts, they drop a very nice material. Tier 4 material. So I want to not loot everything. We'll leave that. We'll grab you. We'll grab the Veilguard. And we leave that. Leave that be. We don't loot it. We don't touch it. And then I can travel away and come back and then loot that again. More for the Veilguard, anything else is a very limited amount otherwise. I don't even know if you can buy it anywhere.
like others we've seen, apart from one of the weeds. Fascinating. I suspect it came into contact with the Fae.
Oh no. Remember this. There's oh shit, it's gonna be a pain in the ass to find. We've got to parkour the shit out of this place. Oh, can I remember where I've got to go? Like simply up there. Shit, trying to remember how to get to something that's parkour, but starts there. I think I've got to go up and around. There is no up and around. Fuck. There is no up and around. This way anyway. That way. Gotcha. I think I'm looking for veil quartz. This is a supply of it. Oh my god. But I need the veil fire to reveal it. And it's like a full-on parkour to get to it, I'm sure of it. Yeah, I'm getting some flashbacks right now. Getting a bit of PTSD kicking in.
They say your family almost drove the dragons to extinction. A shame. Majestic beasts.
Majestic? Say that after you see a pile of dragon shit bigger than your house.
Don't tell me I'm trapped. Fuck off. Surely you can jump there. Just jump onto that. You're a dwarf, for fuck's sake. You can easily fit through there. Can I get back on there? Maybe. No. Stop sliding for no fucking reason. God damn it. Okay. Do not slide down there. I need to get over that bit. No! Fuck me! What is this obsession he's got with sliding right there? Can I get on that? No. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? Stop fucking sliding for no goddamn reason. You're just like, oh, suddenly this is all made of fucking ice and I must slide every available... No, get out of my way. Don't go there. That's where I need to fucking go. Oh, yep, yep. We'll just slide all the fucking way to the bottom. Excellent. Okay, I guess I'll just go up and do all that shit again. Ugh, they keep putting parkour puzzles in this fucking game, but they neglected to make these guys even vaguely capable of parkouring. They can barely manage a slight slope without scrambling to try and gain a grip. The thing is, I can't remember where. It's somewhere over there. I think I'm trying to get over there somewhere. There is no way around there that way, so I've got to go this fucking way. It's just this grip. It's just the slide mechanics they decided to put in there for no fucking reason. Oh, sometimes when you jump onto a surface, you just start sliding. Why? No reason. Just we feel like it. I've got to get over there. Maybe. No, see, again, why? What fucking reason did you have to start sliding then, you fuckwit? You made the jump and then you're like, I've made the jump, but actually it'd be more fun if I suddenly start sliding and then just fall all the fucking way down. God damn it. I think I do. I think I have to walk over those logs and then back down again, trying to follow the logs without him sliding, which is just an arbitrary mechanic that when it decides you're sliding, it decides you're sliding, and there is nothing you get to do about that. Just, oh no, you're falling. I'm going to take a shitload of damage. Yeah, I think it is. Jump there so then you don't suddenly decide that you're falling. Oh, you son of a bitch. He didn't jump there. No! What the fuck? You were stood still! I wasn't touching the fucking controller. Oh, for fuck's sake. I was not touching the controller at that moment. I'm holding the controller. I wasn't touching any of the sticks or anything. I was not inputting any command into a direction for this prick. So what, just while standing fucking still, he suddenly starts sliding. The fuck, man? These characters are not built for parkour, and this game is filled with parkour puzzles. Absolutely jam-packed with them. Don't arbitrarily decide to fall down a tiny little gap that's too small for you to fall down, please. Standing still. Don't fall. I think I've got to try and jump to that. Can't jump higher. I think if I try and jump up there, he's just going to fall straight down that gap. So I've got to try and get over there. No, it's still not showing up. What the fuck, man? Oh, I'm perfectly capable of making this jump. However, what I'm going to do on this occasion is instead of jumping forwards the direction you're facing and pushing the stick, I'm going to leap backwards to my fucking death. For the fuck of it. Why not? There is no control input available. There is nothing that you can do that will make your guy jump backwards. You can turn him round in midair, but you can't make him jump backwards. That's not a mechanic in this game. But sometimes he jumps backwards. He jumps higher than he ever jumps when he jumps forward, and he just launches himself off the fucking thing for no fucking reason. So I've got a guy that just randomly slides, and then who also occasionally when you do a jump will decide to just jump away from the wall that you're facing. and they were like, they seemed like good mechanics to put into like a fucking parkour puzzle. The hell? Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Things like that gap that I've got to get across. Could do that. But the problem is when I do that, he drops that. And I need that. So I'm stuck by the arbitrary bullshit. I've got to just kind of roll sixes again and again. Just like, do the jump and don't fall off. Do another jump and don't fall off. Do yet another jump and don't just decide to fall off because you feel like it. Like these times, I have not yet inputted a control that would make him fall off. That's all been just the game going, fuck it, I'm bored of him being up here now. And the fact that he doesn't stop! I can see where I've got to go, and like I said, I'm not 100% sure that this is the way, but it's been a long time. I'm going to look it up, but I know I need to get up there. Maybe even I've got to work my way up higher. It's definitely over in that corner. It's definitely the side of that fucking tree. You got to parkour your way across that tree. I had it, man, and then he just... Well, I would have had it if he didn't jump backwards. It's so ridiculous how that happens. Stop jumping backwards, you fuckwit. Oh my god. Oh, fuck me. Okay. Now where? Oh yeah, you thought we were done. Shit. Ah, there it is. 10 veil cords. Thank you very much. So yeah, he's not going to make it all the way back. Alright, you can put that down. Okay, we've got the veil cords from there. Yay. And some everite as well. So Veil Quartz is like Dragon Bone, so it's a metal, but whereas Dragon Bone is like gives you fire and fire damage and fire resistance, this gives you ice damage and ice resistance. Hang on a sec. Oh, I'll just die, I guess. The fuck? The fuck, man? Why is everyone fucking dying? What the fuck? Goddamn fucking take the fucking potion! What the fuck? Why is everyone dying? What's this fucking asshole hitting me with? The fuck was that?
There! It's the wall under us!
Kill the Inquisitor! Do it all!
Fuck. I have no concept of why we were dying so hard then.
Inquisition soldiers. We should help them.
I don't know why everyone died so easily in that fight we just did.
Lieutenant Farrow, sir. The Hackonites along the river still pose a threat. After this last...
What's the situation?
Between the Hackonites and the wildlife, the river's the best way for the Inquisition to send supplies from Sky. The Hackonites set up camps near the banks, and they attack anyone who gets within...
That will be all.
Sir?
wanted your death. What do they have against us?
Perhaps the friendlier Avar in the village Harding mentioned can shed some light.
No, no, no! I cannot have guests, lowlanders, even those who don't hail from the hold.
Who are you?
If I tell you, will you...
There's a first time.
I am Sigrid Gullstock.
You exile.
Aye, I did.
Okay. This way, I think. Ah, yeah, it's not there. Alright, I'm going to call it there for now. I hopefully will be back later on tonight with Grounded 2. Actually, no, tomorrow we'll do Grounded 2. Okay, yeah. I'll be playing it with my friends. Three of us. But we're just finishing off the big walk tonight. She's got 70% range, 60% cold. See, you're not dying. Which is weird because you have the 10% range. You should be dead. It's got 40, 21, 35. Why do they have different values? Interesting. Alright, yeah, we're going to call it there. And tomorrow we'll get a bit more done on the basin. There's quite a lot to it. I don't know if I'll be able to get it done in one stream, but maybe. But for now I'm out. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.